Oh, screen's black. Screen's there. Hello, everybody. How's it going tonight? Double checking sound. Looks like we're working. Good, good, good. Hello. My name is Meric. We're playing some Marvel Champions tonight. I'm going to play some Peter Parker from the original core set of, here we go, Marvel Champions. We're playing on Tabletop Simulator, and it's been updated. It's been a while since it had an update, but we got Standard 2, Expert 2, we got the Mad Titan Shadow stuff in there. We also got the Hood in there, so we got a bunch of things we can play. We're playing Spider-Man today because, amazingly, I never played Peter Parker Spider-Man on the stream, and I didn't realize that. Okay, let's see. Other things. So many things. All the things to talk about. Let's go down the list. The Blade Runner Kickstarter by Free League Publishing is going right now. Got another 40 hours left. They've raised a lot of money and they got a cool looking game. So it's based on the Year Zero engine, which we have played Tales from the Loop and Alien, and we've got the Forbidden Lands game coming out next week. So those are all Year Zero engine, and Blade Runner the RPG is a modified version of the Year Zero engine, so it's going to have it's not a dice pool mechanic. It's actually you're only rolling 2 dice, an attribute die and a skill die, instead of like a bunch of d6s. And then they're different sizes, d6, d8, d10, and I think d12. Scrolling down. Yeah, and d12. So a little bit different. And they are also including some custom chase mechanics to actually make, cyberpunk thrilling chases easy and accessible at the table, which is pretty cool. Interested in that. So they are way over their goal, of course, as RPG Kickstarters go, but their goal was 100,000 SEK, and they have raised 15 million SEK. So in Canadian, that was $13,000 of a goal, and they've raised just shy of $2 million Canadian. I backed it. I'm getting the Off-World bundle because I like me a fancy leather-bound collector's edition. So that is where I will be backing for this particular game. And you got a little less than 2 days to check it out yourself. And I would recommend it because it looks super cool. Another cool thing, let's see. I got the Origin by Monty Cook Games in the mail today. I've had the PDF for a couple of weeks and flipped through it before, but I'm really looking forward to flipping through the actual book now that I have it in hand. So the Origin is their setting for the Claim the Sky Kickstarter that they ran a couple of years ago, adding a whole robust superheroes setting to the Cypher system. So very cool, very interesting. Just reading the introduction, walking back from the mailbox, and I was already hooked, and I was like, I want to run some superhero games in this particular setting. That would be fun. Let's see. Rise of the Ancients Season 3, Episode 5 will come out this Friday. It was supposed to come out the previous Friday, but a bunch of life things got in the way of me finishing the episode, and Jen and I were celebrating our 10th wedding anniversary, so it just didn't come out, and that'll come out this Friday. And then if you're also looking forward to other podcast stuff, our first Forbidden Lands episode will come out Wednesday, June 1st. So I say first because this is the first on the first, because this is a new thing that we are doing, where we had so many players sign up for Forbidden Lands that I couldn't have such a big wait list, and I couldn't split them up in such a way. Just all of the tiebreakers worked out that if I didn't make 2 tables, there were going to be a bunch of players who didn't get to play in Season 5. So figured out a way to do it, and we made a little bit of a friendly competition on it. So there's the first group and the second group, and they're both playing through the same adventure a couple of weeks apart, and we're going to figure out who did the adventure better. So that'll come out next Wednesday, and then the following episode with the other group will come out, I'm pretty sure, July 1st. Not 100% sure there, but I'm giving myself the extra time because of a whole bunch of other things that are going on right now. So that also leads into Operation Marseille, the big, massive, full adventure that I wrote for Achtung Cthulhu and Modifius Entertainment is out. You can pick it up on the Modifius web store, and it's super fun. You escape from the city of Marseille when it is occupied by the Nazi sympathizers, the Vichy military, the Vichy government. And while you're escaping, there's all sorts of weird, strange things happening around you and in your minds. It's a very cool adventure. Check it out if you want to check out Achtung Cthulhu. And I got more stuff coming there. I've got another adventure that is in layout for Achtung Cthulhu. And then I just got another one accepted for the pitch. And so I'm going to be writing that over the next couple of months as well. And so lots of things happening. Next up is Hellbreakers. So if you've been following on Skyhammer Press on YouTube, you will have seen a whole bunch of the Expanse stuff coming along. We did a review of Beyond the Ring, and now we're going to do an ongoing Twitch-streamed actual play campaign in the Expanse. It is in partnership with Green Ronin, and we got an affiliate code. So if you go to the Green Ronin store and you pick up any of their stuff, the Expanse, Blue Rose, Modern Age, Mutants and Masterminds, if you put in the code Hellbreakers, you get 5% off. And we get a little bit of money, and that money will be split completely equally between myself and the players to, say thank you for them for putting in their time and effort to make this game happen. And you get to hear it first, here, now. The first session will be June 13th. So it'll be second Mondays at 7:30 p.m. Mountain. It might be 8 p.m. Mountain. I'll clear that all up once we actually get our second session 0 in the books, which is happening pretty quickly. So we're going to get together, we're going to iron out all the details, and then we will most likely be live on Twitch June 13th playing Hellbreakers, which is going to be super cool. It is set in our solar system that we created using Beyond the Ring on stream, which you can catch on YouTube now. All the VODs are there. And we did a one-shot in that setting with those characters, and we're just going to continue on there. Basically, it is a frontier system that has a ton of natural resources and a whole bunch of asteroid belts and dead planets and moonlets and all sorts of things, which for me specifically means lots of places for pirates and ne'er-do-wells to hide. And then, tied in with all of the wealth in the system and the ever-present threat of builder artifacts means we got a lot of cool things to go. I'm kind of working on it as it's an Expanse game, but it is going to be influenced by Killjoys and Cowboy Bebop. So that is what we're looking forward to. Hopefully you're interested and you will tune into that. Do some more Expanse stuff as we're getting deeper into that as well. Moving on to, actually, before we go to Marvel Champion stuff, you should check out our new website. The website is up, skyhammerpress.com. All of the stuff is there, and so many details and so many links, and all of the stuff is very, very cool. Check it out. Yeah, not even Marvel Champions yet. Okay, let's talk about Roll20. Roll20 has been a wonderful partner to the podcast and the Twitch stream for years. They are amazing. They're their virtual tabletop is super fantastic, and I love running my games on it. And they are celebrating 10 years right now. And so they have a ton of giveaways. And I have a ton of giveaways. You can see scrolling by on my screen all of the things that I have to give away. 10 games for the 10 years. And so I've got codes for Strixhaven by Wizards of the Coast, Monsters of the Week by Evil Hat Productions, Thirsty Sword Lesbians, also by Evil Hat Productions, Fiasco by Bully Pulpit Games, Alice is Missing, that's a banger, by Hunters Entertainment, Plot Armor by Orion D. Black, The Quiet Year by Buried Without Ceremony, Capers by Nerdburger Games, fantastic person, Spoken Magic by Dylan Grinder, and Call of the Netherdeep, the new Critical Role adventure. So, I got all of that. Those are all codes. I'm going to be giving them away on stream. So, pop into the chat and join the giveaway and so on. I can see there's a couple of people here right now. So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to open the giveaway. And all you got to do is say decade. So, type decade in the chat, and you can win one of those awesome games. I haven't put a super lot of thought into it, but I mean, we'll do some giveaways today. We'll do some maybe later in the week. I'm hopefully going to do a review of Tales of Xadia coming up, just like a really chill hangout and chat and go through the book. But we'll do a bunch of giveaways for Roll20's 10-year anniversary. That's super cool. All right, on to Marvel Champion stuff. Nova and Ironheart are officially out, but I don't have them in my hands yet. So I haven't even looked at any of their cards. What's going on over here? There we go. The local store that I buy all of my Marvel Champion stuff from, Tabletop Cafe, had a late shipment. They haven't gotten it in yet, so I don't have them yet. I'll do review videos at some point of the cards in them and play them, and I'm very excited for that. Yeah, and then the next ones to be released are Spider-Ham, not actually not an April Fool's joke, and SP/DR, Spider, which looks super cool. Very, very interesting looking deck. But the other super big thing is that we are finally getting mutants. They announced that Marvel Champions Mutant Genesis is coming out. So in the box, we're going to have Shadowcat and Colossus as playable decks immediately. And then releasing on the same day, we will also get Phoenix and Cyclops full decks. And then, unlike previous cycles, there will be a full 4 more heroes that will be released before the next big box, as opposed to having, 2 in the box, and then 4 more added. It's going to be 2 in the box and 6 more added. So, very excited. Got to get my mutants in. I mean, we know that Wolverine is going to be there. I can hope for Nightcrawler, and Gambit, and Storm. I could play an armored deck, would be fun. Magic would be cool. I doubt we're going to get a Professor X deck. We're getting Shadowcat, of course. Yeah. So many mutants. There's so many mutants. Lots. Anyways. Very excited for that to come out later this summer. Okay. I think that's all the announcements and things. The real takeaways here. There are giveaways. Every time I'm streaming, I'm going to be doing giveaways. And there are giveaways. Every time I'm streaming, I'm going to be doing giveaways. And The Expanse is the next big thing that's happening. My brain took a little break right there because I was like, when I pull the giveaway, how am I going to determine what game people get? Do they choose? Do I roll dice? What if I roll 3d6 and do a bell curve on the 10? That was why there was such a long pause there. I apologize. Anyways, I'll just roll a d10. That'll make things easy. Oh, right, and shout out to Rolling Tales, another local shop here in Edmonton. I'm going to be running a table at their free comic book or free RPG day in June, which I am very excited for. What else? Lost my train of thought. Yes, the most important things. We're doing giveaways every time that we're streaming, and we are kicking off Hellbreakers next month, which will be our first new ongoing campaign since Rise of the Ancients, and it's going to be our first ongoing one on Twitch. It was only a year ago that we were doing Heroes of the Reef, and then we did Star Trek, and then we did Wheel of Time, and we've just done a whole bunch of cool Twitch stuff, and just keep on going. See how it goes. Anyways, I have been talking for a while about so many things, and if you were here for Marvel Champions, maybe you jumped like to this moment. So let's play the Collector. Last time we played Miles Morales, Spider-Man against Collector, infiltrate the museum, and now Miles has passed the baton. Maybe we did some multiverse shenanigans, and Peter Parker is going to take it from here as we escape the museum. So let's take a look here. We got the Collector starting with 8 hit points, 7 threat. There's an environment out. The Collector gets plus X scheme and X attack, where X is equal to the main scheme's current stage number. Excuse me. When Collector would be defeated, remove 3 threat from the main scheme and flip this card instead. It's very cool. This is why he only has 8 hit points per player. The missing Milano. So we need to find our ship. Set up with the Library Labyrinth environment into play. Set aside the ship command modular encounter set. We got the modular encounter set over here and the Milano over here. Our ship is hiding somewhere in the museum. Here's our Library Labyrinth. Let's get this a little bit more visible. Here we go. This way, hero action. Deal yourself 1 face-down encounter card. Remove 5 threat from the main scheme. Limit once per round per player. Interesting. And let's flip. All right, so the missing Milano. We've got stage 1. Get a little bit more of the music. Which means that the Collector is a 2/2. So this starts at 7 and goes to 11. That's not that much. You've been trapped inside the Collector's Museum. Before you can escape, you must first find the Milano. Forced interrupt. When the last threat is removed from the scheme, advance to stage 2A. The players win by advancing. Huh. If the stage is completed, the players lose the game. Okay. So we got to go through this part. Yeah, this is coming back to me. So again, the Galaxy's Most Wanted sort of villains were just so challenging, and we played them over and over and over. I think the Collector escaped the museum. We only played maybe 3 or 4 times, which seems like a lot, but we played the first Collector probably like 10 times and like drang like freaking 15 to 20 times. We played against Nebula like 10 times and Ronan like 10 times. Like, we were beating our head against this campaign. Okay, so let's see what I've got. Let's give that a shuffle. Oh, I should probably give this a shuffle too. Peter Parker is a scientist. Generates a science resource every round once for free. Get me my 6 cards. So right out of the core box, I don't know that's Peter Parker is going to be able to handle this, because I'm just doing the constructed starter deck, right? I didn't actually make a Spider-Man deck for this, and I'm feeling like I should have, because Spider-Man is so good in leadership. You know what? Actually, forget this. We're not going to do this. Let's discard these cards, because I'm sure I've got a saved deck. That is this Spider-Man that's going to be a lot better. That's going to be a lot more fun. Come on. No? Nope. Nope. Homebrew, Marvel Homebrew, other... No, I guess I didn't save it. Alright. Okay, so Spider-Man in leadership is so good. Because if you get him with Vision, who gets bonuses when you use wild resources, along with the web shooters, it's super, super strong. But we're going to just play it in Justice, and we're going to see how it happens. I hate Great Responsibility. I never put that in any of my decks. Swinging Web Kick is fantastic, though. That's going to one-shot him. Okay, this is actually a really, really good hand. When attached minion is defeated, remove 3 threat from scheme. We don't have any minions. Okay, so we're going to get... we're going to use our Science Resource to play the Web Shooter. Put 3 resources on that. Flip over 1 thwart. That's not a lot. So we got a For Justice. I do have a Science Resource there. Okay. So let's... We're going to take 3. We're going to take 4. We're going to take 7. Like, we're going to rock him this first turn. So I don't know what I was even worried about. So we're going to drop Great Responsibility and the Spider Tracker to play For Justice to remove 3 threat from scheme. 4 instead if you used a Science Resource, which we did with Great Responsibility. So we're going to drop 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was this again? Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, whoa, that was weird. Then we're going to use 2 resources and a web shooter. So this generates a wild resource for every 1 web counter. And we're going to Swinging Web Kick, which is going to deal 8 damage to an enemy, which drops you immediately to 0, which when collector would be defeated, remove 3 threat from the main scheme, 1, 2, 3, and flip this card instead. He is now infinite health and cannot be defeated. When the round ends, flip this card, then set collector's hit point dial to his printed hit points. Okay, that's it. Ready up, draw 5. So the first time we played this, we actually didn't even have him attack, but he still attacks and schemes. It's just with 0 instead of with his bonus. So this goes up by 1 in our villain turn. Ooh, what have I got? Enhanced Spider Sense. When a treachery card is revealed, cancel. It's one revealed. Emergency is terrible. Tenacity is not great. I didn't actually attack. I didn't need to. Alright. Backflip to get rid of some damage. Power Justice is useless. There's the Milano and the ship command. Oh, they were set aside already. Such a smart little app. Attacks me for 0. My Spider Sense, when the villain initiates an attack against you, oh, you can't see that. There you go. Draw 1 card. Mockingbird is good. I like having Mockingbird. Put Psionic Ghost in play. Okay. When revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, take 1 damage. I don't like that. It's not a treachery card, though. Alright, I'm confused. That's no fun. And then that's the end of his attack round, which means the Psionic Ghost attacks me for 2. That's not the villain initiating attack. I could defend, but I want to clear my confuse, so I'll just take the 2. Aunt May can heal me up, so that should be fine. If you are new in the chat, add the word decade. Just say decade and get added into a draw for 10 games that are scrolling by on the side, like right over here. Right over there. Right now it says Spider-Man, but yeah. Oh, and it says Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman's not here. Ignore Spider-Woman. Okay, encounter card. This is the Villain Schemes. That's not that bad. Villain Schemes for 1. Alright, and then it's the end of round. We flip that and go back to 8. Alright, so I gotta deal 4 damage to that one, which doesn't seem likely. Okay, so I'm gonna drop 1, 2, 3, and play Mockingbird. And I'm gonna stun Big Bad Collector. I'm gonna thwart to get rid of my confuse. Does that make sense? Could put 2 damage into the Psionic Ghost. I don't really want to flip this turn. Yeah, I'm going to thwart to get rid of the Confused. Mockingbird. She's going to thwart for 1. Just to keep that nice and low. Alright, ready and draw. Not a great turn. Draw 3. Got another web shooter, another enhanced spider sense. Ooh, webbed up. Webbed up is so good. Okay. So we get 1 here. Would attack, but you're stunned. Thank you, Mockingbird. Attacks me for 2 with the Psionic Ghost. And then encounter card. Another Psionic Ghost. I'm confused again. Fantastic. Good shuffle that deck, right? Ugh. I got nothing about that. Okay. Oh. They're so bad, and now I can't flip. I gotta deal with them. I mean, the backflip when you would take any amount of damage, prevent all that damage. Webbed up. So do I just chew through the Psionic Ghosts and backflip away from all the damage? Okay, so let's... We'll have to waste the Power of Justice because I want to save the enhance... Oh, no, wait. I can keep that. I can use this resource to play a second web shooter. Just to have them both out. No, it doesn't... It makes sense to lose a card. And the Power of Justice is the least likely. I want to save Enhanced Spider Sense so that I don't get mowed over by like a really bad pull. Webbed Up is really expensive. And we want to save Backflip, so we're going to drop... Yeah, we're going to drop Webbed Up. To pay for this. Ooh, messy. Whatever. Okay, and then we're going to throw 2 damage into a Psionic Ghost and another 1 damage into a Psionic Ghost. And I think that is it. That's all we're going to do. So this goes up by 1. Collector is going to attack me for 2, but I'm going to throw Mockingbird in the way. No, I'm not going to throw Mockingbird in the way. I'm going to take that to draw a card and backflip. So he's attacking me. Draw 1 card and get the first aid, which is great. 2 damage plus 2, 4 damage, but I backflip. Take any amount of damage from attack, prevent all of that damage. I'm going to take 4 more damage. I'm not even going to draw that many. Wait, did I not draw? I didn't draw. I would have had 3 cards in my hand, so I should draw 2 cards. So I would have drawn those 2, and then the attack would draw me the Haymaker. There we go. And so we got Daredevil, which is great. And I saved the Power of Justice for Daredevil. Cool. Yay. Oh, but then I take 4. Mockingbird's still up, so we can do that. If I don't defend now, I'm down to 2 and I might die. But Daredevil, and then we can clear them all out. So we're going to go down to 2. And maybe it's a short game, everybody. Oh, that'd be sad. We just play another collector game another night. Encounter card. Okay, so if it's a bad treachery, then we've got the Spider Sense. No! The poison. Not the poison! When your turn begins, place 1 poison counter here, then take 1 damage for each poison counter here. Oh man, that could just kill me. Spend 3 resources of different types, discard this card, any player can do this. Yep, so, the poison. It's now my turn. It gets a counter. I take a damage. Oops. That's scary. 3 resources of different types. Okay. The obvious thing is that Mockingbird kills this Psionic Ghost. That's just gotta happen. Thank you, Mockingbird. I don't think I deal with that Psionic Ghost this turn, because I have to heal, which means I don't put Daredevil out this turn, which means I do 1, 2, 3, spend 3 resources of different types. So 1 from the Web Shooter, 1 from the Enhanced Spider Sense, and 1 from Haymaker. So that's 3. Wait. Oh, of different types. Let's just double check that. Yeah, okay. We got Science, Energy, Wild. We can get rid of the Poison. Then we flip over, heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. And use my lovely Science resource as a scientist to play First Aid and heal for 2 more. And I'm 1 resource shy of getting Daredevil out. So that is that. Ready? Draw 4. Black Cat. After you play Black Cat, discard the top 2 cards. Okay. Jessica Jones. Love Jessica Jones. Great card. Interrogation Room would be good. But Daredevil is still the best. We're going out here. We're going with the chats. Just checking out all the things. Okay. What am I doing? Villain phase. +1 attacks. Oh no, schemes for 2. So for 3. And schemes for another 2. 9 out of 11 is not good. Oh, a little bit of lag. Here we go. Encounter card. I have you now. Exhaust your identity. The collector schemes. Uh-oh. So scheme for 2. Boost. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Okay. But unfortunately, 1 + 1 is 2. That is precisely enough to move us forward. Oh, if this stage is completed, the players lose the game. I just lost. Wait. I did bring that down to 0, didn't I? Which means I should have found the museum. Put the set-aside Milano support from the ship command and counter set into play under the first player's control. Milano's being held in a... Where's the advance? Okay. So... Unlock that. Flip that over. Oh. Okay. So then this would have started with 11. And then plus 22 to 15. Stage is completed, lose the game. That would have gone so different. Because I forgot when the last threat is removed from the scheme advanced to stage 2A. I forgot that I did get that down to 0. Like on the first round. That would have played all very, very differently. What's the best way to do this? I could drop myself back down to 2 hit points. No. I don't know if there's any way to cycle this back. Although, I can rewind time. I've never done this. Let's try this out. Rewind time, 196 seconds. Sure. Oh, it's doing so many things. I've never done this. I don't know if it's going to work. So that's down to 3. Let's rewind time again. This is actually pretty cool. Okay, let's keep going a little bit. wonder if it's discarding the cards and stuff. It looks like it is. I don't know where I am now. Oh, okay, okay, okay. How far can I keep going back? So that's at 11 now. Ooh. Let's try it again. I don't think it. Oh, I don't think it's. Yes, go. Do its thing. There's the poison. Okay, so here's where I drew the poison. So I can redo my turn with the poison. Perfect. Because... let's... Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if we can do this. We're gonna advance this one. Gonna unlock that. And this is gonna be at 11. We're just gonna put this straight to 11 and pretend that I drew the poison here. And so we know that if it advances 4, I lose the game. Which basically means that I can't win the game. There's no possible way, because I'm confused. The best I can do is thwart for 3, stay on this side, and get pummeled to death. So, I mean, let's do that. When the last card is removed from this, go to 3A. Oh, but wait. I do get the Milano. Put the set-aside Milano support from the ship encounters into play. So I get one more resource. And... we don't put the ship command stuff into it. That's okay. Alright. We've gone back in time. I am poisoned. We get one counter on the poison. My turn starts and I'm at 1 hit point. So yes, the smart thing is to flip and heal. But I can't do that. Should we shuffle? Yeah, let's shuffle. Let's make this a new random. Okay. So drop the spider sense, use one of those resources, and the power of justice to play Daredevil. So after Daredevil thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy, so that's fantastic actually. So we're going to thwart like so, dropping by 2. This should be flipped over, which is why it's at 11 and now it's at 9. Thwarting deals 1 damage to an enemy, which drops the Psionic Ghost. Then Mockingbird is going to thwart for 1 because we just want that out of the way. And then I have 1, 2, 3 different resources to get rid of the poison. 1, 2. Ooh, okay. But the Milano is a wild resource, so we're going to use the Milano. Save first aid. So if I had one more resource, I could heal myself. Now, if so this will go up to 9. If I flip, then it's going to go a minimum of 4, which would be 12, 13, plus a bunch. If we get even a 2 boost card on there, we lose. Oh, but I can take an encounter card. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I spent the 3 resources. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this out of the way. Clean up our little play area a little. I'm going to deal myself an encounter card, which is going to take 5 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's really, really good because now I have the ability to flip over, use Scientist to generate the resource, heal for 2, and exhaust for 3, and we can handle the amount of threat showing up on there. Okay. This is good. I'm feeling good about this. We found a way to stay in this game without super cheating. Oh, Milano. Ready that up. Okay. So we're going to get +1 right there. Take another sip of tea. +1 right there. Collector Schemes. So 2. Oh, no, wait. That's going to be 3. +1 for 4. And then +2 more for the Psionic Ghost. And then another encounter card. First one is Impossible Geometry. Ooh, Insight 1. We're getting real close. You are confused. If you're already confused, choose and discard one card you control. We'll discard the Heroic Intuitions because I got 2. Then we incited 1. And then we get... Oh, the Hujadarian Monarch Egg. Hindered 2, so it's got 5 on it. Victory 0. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme may ready their identity. That's cool. We need 5 on that. Okay. Here we go. We're live. We're going to go mostly up to full hit points. Flip over. Oh, no. Don't flip over yet. Nick, you're too much. But I could go Nick, swinging web kick, web shooter to play the Helicarrier. Then with the Helicarrier and the Milano, I can play Heroic Intuition. No. And the web shooter. I can play Jessica Jones, which is going to be more important right now. Then go away. Flip back over to hero side, and we want to clear the Psionic Ghost. We can't let that go that much further, so we can't clear the Psionic Ghost this turn. Because I could put 4 damage into the Psionic Ghost, and then that's going to go up by 2. 13 is not that bad. I could take an extra encounter card. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so we're going to attack for 2 and 2. And clear the Psionic Ghost. And then we're going to take an encounter card using Library Labyrinth. I don't actually know what that does. Which takes 5 off of this. I'm out of cards, and I got 1 resource, and we got all of these. I am so good at reducing the costs of things right now. Okay, ready up. Draw 5. Okay, surveillance team, Black Cat interrogation team. Cool, 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 cool. Pretty cool. So this is going to go up by 2. And he's going to scheme... No, he's going to attack me for 3. Where'd the boost thing go? I lost it. Anyways. Attacks me for 3. I will defend that. Because it makes more sense to defend than to clear the confused, since I have the allies out. Yeah, I'll defend. Attacks for 3 plus that, deal 1 damage to... Oh no! I lost Daredevil! Oh, that's actually super rough. Okay, but I take no damage, and I do draw a card. Backflip. Okay. Second encounter card. First one, Servant Bot, Guard, Patrol. Not great. Next one, Obedience Potion. Attached to your identity, I get -1, -1, -1. Take 1 damage and spend double science. Discard this card. I actually have double science right now. Okay. That's my turn. On to my turn. I'll take a damage, spend double science, and discard this. Because, nope. Helicarrier and Milano to play Black Cat. After you play Black Cat, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Add each card with a printed science resource. Discard this way to your hand. Sweet. Swinging Web Kick. That's fantastic. Oh no, Aunt May. Aunt May is great. Healing 4 damage every time you flip over. That is ridiculously good. Okay, so we definitely want to swinging web kick. Do we want to try and get the surveillance team out as well? Guard and patrol. 2 and 3. So yeah, we're just gonna clear that out with the minion, with the allies. So Jessica Jones, oops, not into my hand, into my discard pile. And then 1 damage onto Black Cat. Servant bot goes away. Swinging web kick to flip him. And then throw the surveillance team out. Sure, let's do it. Swinging web kick using the web shooter. 8 damage. Take that, buddy. Can't be defeated, yada yada yada. Okay. Then drop the interrogation room and the backflip to put out the surveillance team, and we're just going to put 2 counters on it because I'm going to exhaust it immediately and remove. Ooh, 1 threat from there. Ooh, and then this would be a good time to flip, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the leave the egg out. Flip over. Nothing in hand to play those resources. Ready up. Draw 6. Wait, should I flip? Because if I'm on the other side, he attacks me for a little. Yeah, I don't want to take the damage. I'm gonna flip. Okay. I didn't take that this turn. That's gonna be +2. He is going to attack me for 0. Just 0. No, he's going to scheme for 0. There you go. Scheme for 0. Oh, there is the 1 thing there, though. So he schemes for 1. 10 out of 15. And then we get the encounter card. The Cloak of Hercules. Attached to the enemy with the lowest attack. Hero, spend... Oof. Okay. Spend 3 physical to take the Cloak of Hercules off. He's got +3 attack. End of phase, we reset him. Flip him back over. Okay, so I've got an interrogation room. I got it for justice, which is going to be really useful. Webbed up is not great right now. I hate great responsibility.
I mean, it's great if you have Aunt May, I guess.
Another surveillance team. I can get like so much of this out. So I'll use the free to get the surveillance team out. So using scientist to generate 1 and say the helicarrier to reduce its cost by 1. I'm down 2 hit points, but I'd rather flip over and thwart to get rid of confused. Surveillance team needs counters on it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And just so much thwarting this turn. Don't have enough of the physical, but I can web them up super good. Can I web them up? I think I'm 1 resource shy of webbing them up. Oops. Okay, so let's rethink that. Because if I keep the helicarrier up and keep the surveillance team in hand, and I don't use my science resource, so I could use my science resource for interrogation room, and then I have power of justice for 4 justice, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 up for the webbed up. Okay, so on this side, we're going to put out the interrogation room for free. Then we flip over. We spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to web them up, which is attached to an enemy, max 1 per enemy. When attached enemy would attack, discard webbed up instead, then stun that enemy. So it's going to save me for 2. And then we will power of justice for justice, which removes 4 threats. And I need to take it off the main, don't I? Because I could get rid of this, but no. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's surveillance team. So I can take 2 more off, which will get the Hungarian Monarch egg pretty close. Yeah, let's do it that way. And Black Cat will do the other one. And that's it. I'm gonna get extra cards. Look at this, yay! Ooh, where are you going? Shuffle that up. 2, 3 more. Encounter card for shuffle in my deck. Boo. Alright. Goes up by 2. And attacks me, but you're webbed up. So, instead, you don't attack me, and you're stunned. When attached enemy would attack, discard webbed up instead, then stunned. So, when the villain initiates an attack against you, initiates an attack, would attack, discards it. I'm gonna say I get a card. Why not? Encounter cards. I get 2 that I gotta deal with this turn. We've got, Psionic Ghost. I'm confused again. It's not fun. And Assault. Attacked, but you're stunned. Oh, I didn't get as many turns with safety as I was hoping. Okay. So I do have the resources to get rid of the Cloak of Hercules. I could swinging web kick him over. I could get the mansion out. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I wouldn't be able to. So I got a Hercules him. So we're going to use the Milano and Strength to clear the Cloak of Hercules. Spend 3 physical resources to discard that card. I don't have enough Thwart to get rid of anything. So I should just knock him over to his other side. It should be 1, 2... Oh, that's really good. 3. And we will... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, hang on. Because if I spent 3 resources, just remember that. If I swinging web kick the Psionic Ghost after spider tracking it, I can Interrogation Room and Spider Tracker to remove 4 threat from a scheme. Bring that down and get rid of the Psionic Ghost, and then he's still only attacking me for that much. I actually like that a lot more. Okay, so we're gonna spend the Avengers Mansion to Spider Tracker the Psionic Ghost. We're gonna swinging web kick the Psionic Ghost. So much overkill. And the Spider Tracker Tracer. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, so we're going to get rid of the egg, which is going to go to our victory display. We're not going to... Oh, and that actually readies me. So hang on. We're going to thwart to remove confused. Then we'll complete this. Ready my identity. Spider Tracer, that was what that did. I also defeated a minion. So, whoa, what just happened? So I'm going to remove 1 threat from a scheme, which will be the main. I still have Surveillance Team, so we'll exhaust that and discard it to remove another one from the main. Then I will thwart for 1 and use Library Labyrinth to take an encounter card and thwart for 5. Remove 5 threat from the main scheme. When that happens, advance to stage 3A. You found the exit. As the Milano bursts into space and readies its thrusters, you see the museum ship's cannons beginning to charge. When revealed, flip Library Labyrinth, place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme, shuffle the remaining cards from the set-aside ship command encounter set into the encounter deck. Got some good music for a ship battle chase in space that's happening now. Let's unlock you. Flip it. Whoa. Took it. Alright, so that's got 8. Exhaust Milano, remove 3 threat. If there's no threat here, win the game. If the stage is completed, the players lose the game. Okay, that's going pretty well. The Milano is exhausted, so I can't do that. I can't do that again. All right, we're gonna ready up. We're gonna draw 5 cards, and I feel like we got this in the bag. Easy peasy. Famous last words. An acceleration token is what I missed. So this goes up by 2. Just 1 acceleration token? There's 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. Okay. So that goes to a 10. He attacks me for 3. I'm going to defend that. Yep. So 1 plus 3. He attacks me for 4. 5. So I take 2 damage and draw 1 card. Missed that trigger. Then we get another encounter card. We've got Impossible Geometry, Treachery, Insight 1. Oh no, game's almost over. 1 more and I lose. When revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, choose and discard 1 card you control. Can't have that happen. When a treasury card is cancel. So I'm going to enhance Spider Sense that. I do not want to be confused. And then, artifact. Attach to the enemy with the highest scheme. +1 boost. Place 2 threat on the main scheme and spend 2 resources on the same card to discard this card. That's no problem. Okay. So clear 11, and I win. But I can only clear 5. I can only clear 10. So close. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so I can clear 8 that way. And I should be able to get 3 that way. I should be able to win this. Okay. So first, we do 5 by dealing myself 1 face-down encounter card, removing 5 threat from the main scheme. So now we got 6. Then, exhaust the Milano, remove 3 threat. 1, 2, 3. Now, can I pay for justice? Absolutely I can pay for justice. I can Helicarrier and drop the Swinging Web Kick and play for justice, and that's a science, and that's going to remove 4, and that's going to end it. And we're going to escape from the museum. Oof. That was rough and close. If there's no threat here, the players win the game. Good job, Spider-Man. I did not think that Spider-Man was going to be able to deal with that. And although I said he's better in leadership, the fact that I had justice for this particular one, which was all about removing threat, actually worked very, very much in my favor. And then, although there's a lot of dead cards that I would, switch out, like I don't like Warning, I don't really like First Aid, this all worked, even with base core set cards, and it was a lot easier than playing against this with Rocket and Groot. Even though my Rocket build was completely justice and just all about removing threat. I don't know. It was so much harder when it was 2 players and we were playing Rocket and Groot. Maybe the real thing is that Rocket and Groot are just not that good. So, let's see. I'm going to just say one more time that there is a giveaway. We haven't had that many viewers, so we haven't had that much in the way of giveaways. But I'm going to continue doing these giveaways every time we stream for the next little bit and just celebrating 10 years of Roll20. If you're in the chat right now and you're hearing this and you'd like to win a random game on Roll20, just put the word decade in chat and you will automatically win something because you're here. And while I give you a little bit of time to hear that, put the word decade, D-E-C-A-D-E, in the chat. We'll talk about some of the upcoming things that we got going on. We're going to do a review of Tales of Xadia soon, so keep an eye on the channel and social media of when we're going to do that. We are kicking off a new ongoing The Expanse RPG campaign on Twitch with 4 lovely players, and you can see the prologue to that on YouTube right now on a Beyond the Ring one-shot. Just go to Skyhammer Press, the YouTube. It's not like /Skyhammer Press yet because I need like 100 subscribers before I get that. But Yeah. Just search Skyhammer Press on YouTube and you'll be able to find it. You can also go to skyhammerpress.com, and if you go to the Hellbreakers shows page, you'll get a link to all of the videos, and you'll find out a little bit about what we're doing coming up next month with this brand new campaign in partnership with Green Ronin Publishing, who makes the Expanse RPG. Wonderful people over there, very supportive, very cool, very, very great. And if you have any Green Ronin RPG stuff that you want to purchase on their web store, just use our code Hellbreakers, 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 and you'll get 5% off your entire purchase. So that goes for everything, not just the Expanse. Like if you want your Dragon Age RPG, your Blue Rose, your Mutants and Masterminds, or of course the Expanse. New episode of Rise of the Ancients, our D&D actual play podcast, comes out on Friday, and a one-shot for Forbidden Lands by Free League Publishing comes out Wednesday, July 1st. No, sorry, Wednesday, June 1st. We're still in May right now. I wrote an adventure for Octung Cthulhu, published by Modiphius Entertainment, called Operation Marseille, so you can buy that on Modiphius Entertainment's web store right now as a PDF. And can't wait to play more Marvel Champions once I get Nova and Ironheart in my hands, and we get to review those. And Spider-Ham, SPDR, Spider, and then this summer, Mutants. So much coming, so much to do, having a lot of fun. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. All the things, subscribe and follow and notifications. And, Twitter is where I'm mostly active, where I'm talking about things that are upcoming. So you can follow us at SkyhammerK on Twitter and at Skyhammer Press on YouTube and Instagram and the website. All right. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful night and the rest of your week. Bye.